Hey Canucks fans, hope you're well. I'm here in Las Vegas at the rental car place, and then I got notifications from Thomas Drance and then confirmed by the Toronto Maple Leafs that the Vancouver Canucks have traded for Dakota Joshua to the Toronto Maple Leafs for a 4th round draft pick in 2028. Yes, that's what we're doing now. We are trading draft picks that are 3 years from today. Now, it's appropriate that Thomas Drance actually broke the news first, a few minutes before the Maple Leafs did, because he was the very first reporter that I heard even mention, suggests that Dakota Joshua could get moved by the Vancouver Canucks. So Joshua was done 1 year of a 4-year contract, paying him $3.25 million a season. So that's $13 million over 4 years. And again, he signed that last summer. So he's only done 1 year of that 4-year contract. Obviously a tough year for him, given that he was diagnosed with cancer, testicular cancer, in the summer. Took a while to recover from that, and then also suffered, I think it was a hip injury sometime during the season. So it only limited him to 57 games last year. So Dakota Joshua, again, 3 more years on this contract, $3.25 million per season. So that frees up a lot of cap space for the Vancouver Canucks. What might they do with it? Well, there are thoughts that maybe they go after someone like Jack Roslovic. Maybe they still freeing up cap space for a trade for someone like Marco Rossi. There, I don't know what's going to happen for sure. Maybe we find out by the end of the day. These type of things seem to happen quite quickly. But as of now, it is indeed Dakota Joshua going to the Toronto Maple Leafs for a 4th round pick in 2028. Joshua was a 5th round pick in the 2014 draft, originally selected by the Toronto Maple Leafs. So in one way, he is going back home to the team that drafted him. And I'm not going to simply say that because they drafted him in the 5th round and we actually got a 4th round back that we actually won this trade. No, it's way too early to say that. And it's not even about that. It's about what are the Canucks going to do with this newfound cap room. I guess one other thing to mention is there's a logjam of forwards in the bottom 6. And we've talked about this before. If you earmark the top 6 for Pettersson, Hedl, Kane, DeBrusk, Besser, and let's say Garland or Lekaramaki, for instance, you already have 8-9 forwards battling for the bottom 6. And that's guys like the one of Garland or Lekaramaki that you're not going to use. That's Höglander, that is Ratu, that is Bluger as of now, that is Sherwood, O'Connor, and could be Oman, and then all the Abbotsford guys, Carlson, Baines, Sasson. So there's 9 or 10 guys that could be battling for 6 spots. So it makes sense then if you can move one of those guys, and if they weren't thrilled with Dakota Joshua's game, or if they think that he's kind of peaked and he might not live up to that contract, now was the time to move him. I know a lot of Canucks fans might be upset by this because they like the player, and it's almost like it feels like it's unfortunate that he went through the cancer battle. It's great that he overcame it, but it's almost like you almost feel almost bad for him that then he gets traded after working so hard to get back. But it is a business, and I think it really depends on what the Canucks do with this newfound cap space. So once again, Dakota Joshua, fan favorite, but not the most effective of seasons. Not all his fault, but hopefully a fresh start in Toronto, returning to the team that drafted him. Canucks fans, let me know what you think about this trade. Joshua to the Maple Leafs for a 2028 4th round draft pick, and what do you think the Canucks will do with this newfound cap space? Let me know it in the comments below. I'll do my best to read, react, and reply in between my shenanigans here out in Las Vegas. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Gassy Jack Art, and Coach Patrik, Weight Loss Coach. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Line Change, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Brian Blingy, and legendary Andrew Chang. And thanks to all Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. Thanks to all of you for your support. I'm very grateful to all of you, and I never ever take you for granted. And thanks finally to all of you for watching, liking, and subscribing. On the way out, like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment. Your thoughts on this trade, Dakota Joshua to the Toronto Maple Leafs for a 2028 4th round draft pick. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. God bless, and go Canucks go.